What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Empirical Empires on what they teach you in high school. Hey, if this is the first time you are tuning in, thanks so much for watching. There are lots more videos about Empirical Empires on the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that little bell button so you know I'm coming next time. For those of you guys who have watched before, thanks so much for coming back to check out another episode of Empirical Empires. Today we're exploring the Byzantine Empire, and I'm also going to give you just a little taste of medieval Europe. Nonetheless, we're exploring the cyclical rise and fall of empires here on Empirical Empires. Let's get into it. From the ashes of the Western Roman Empire rose a civilization that would last a millennium, preserving classical knowledge and standing as a bulwark between the East and the West. This is the story of the Byzantine Empire. In 330 CE, Emperor Constantine of Roman fame moved the capital to the eastern Greek city of Byzantium. He renamed it Constantinople. This strategic location lay on the Bosphorus Strait and was the bridge between Europe and Asia. The city was fortified with massive walls and filled with forums, churches, and monuments that rivaled old Rome. Though historians call it the Byzantine Empire, its citizens simply thought of itself as Rome, as they believed themselves to be a continuation of the Roman Empire. The early Byzantine Empire had all of the benefits of Rome, with a strong military, a complex bureaucracy, and a consistent legal system. However, it faced immediate challenges. While the Western Roman Empire was crumbling under barbarian invasion, the Eastern Empire was losing territory. Enter Justinian, who led the Byzantine Empire into its golden age. Born to peasant parents in Illyria, Justinian rose through the ranks thanks to his uncle, Emperor Justin I. When Justinian took the throne in 527 CE, he had a vision of restoring Rome to its former glory. His marriage to Theodora, who was an actress and whose father was a bear trainer, and those are generous descriptions of her background, proved crucial. Her intelligence and political acumen made her a powerful partner in governing the Byzantine Empire. Justinian's general Belisarius led successful campaigns to reconquer North Africa from the Vandals and Italy from the Ostrogoths. Meanwhile, Justinian demanded the codification of Roman law, which became known as the Justinian Code. This monumental work still influences legal systems to this very day. The pinnacle of Justinian's reign was the creation of the Hagia Sophia. When completed in 537 CE, its massive dome appeared to float in midair. And upon seeing it, Justinian proclaimed, "Solomon, I have surpassed thee." And if you don't understand the reference, it's worth looking that up. However, Justinian's great ambition came at a great cost. Constant warfare drained the treasury. In a devastating outbreak of plague, now known as Justinian's Plague, decimated between 25 and 50% of the population of the empire. Despite that, the Byzantine Empire remained the most powerful and sophisticated empire within Europe. However, as the Byzantines expanded in the east, a new power was forming in Western Europe. The Frankish kingdoms, originally Germanic tribes who settled in Roman Gaul, were unified under the Merovingian dynasty. But real power lay in the mayors of the palace, culminating in Charles Martel. Martel famously halted Muslim expansion into Europe at the Battle of Tours in 732. Martel's son, Pepin the Short, deposed the last Merovingian king with papal blessing, establishing the Carolingian dynasty. His son, Charles, later known as Charlemagne, would transform the Frankish kingdom into an empire. Through decades of warfare, Charlemagne would conquer most of Western Europe, subduing the Lombards, the Saxons, and the Avars. However, Charlemagne wasn't simply a warrior king. He was a patron of learning. Despite the fact that he couldn't write and probably couldn't read, he created what we now know as the Carolingian Renaissance. He established schools, standardized currencies, and reformed administration. And on Christmas Day 800 CE, Pope Leo III crowned Charlemagne Emperor of the Romans, which was awkward, as the Byzantines saw themselves as the sole legitimate heirs of the Roman Empire. The Byzantine court, led by Empress Irene, refused to recognize Charlemagne's imperial title. Diplomatic tensions escalated, with both sides claiming to be the true heirs of Rome. Charlemagne even considered marrying Irene to unite the empires. However, her deposition in 802 ended any possibility of a future alliance, and the division between the East and West would never truly heal. While the Byzantines battled the rise of a power in the West, a new power was also forming in the East. The rapid expansion of the Umayyad Caliphate in the 7th century CE caught the empire off guard. By 642 CE Egypt, the Byzantines' breadbasket fell to Caliph Umar. Syria and North Africa followed, depriving Constantinople of resources and tax revenue. In response to these losses, the Byzantines developed the theme system, a revolutionary military administrative organization. Each theme was a territorial unit led by a strategos, who commanded local troops and managed civil administrations. Soldiers were given land in exchange for hereditary military service, creating a cost-effective defense force. This system proved remarkably resilient, allowing the empire to survive despite reduced territory and resources. The themes were supported by technological innovations, like Greek fire, a mysterious incendiary weapon that could burn even on water. Deployed through specially designed ships, it gave the Byzantine navy a crucial advantage, helping defend Constantinople from multiple Arab sieges. Despite these adaptations, we already begin to see the decline of the Byzantine Empire. Internal religious conflicts over iconoclasm weakened imperial authority, and the arrival of the Seljuk Turks, culminating in the devastating Byzantine defeat at Manzikert in 1071, led Emperor Alexios I to request help from the West, inadvertently triggering the Crusades. The Crusades began as a response to Alexios I's call for mercenaries to fight back the Turks. Pope Urban II transformed his request into a holy war to reclaim Jerusalem. And there were more crusades. The Fourth Crusade in 1204 proved catastrophic for the Byzantine Empire. Diverted from its intended target in Egypt, the Crusader army was manipulated by Venice, which had commercial rivalries with Byzantium, into attacking Constantinople. The city's legendary walls, unbreached for 9 centuries, fell to fellow Christians. The Crusaders looted the city for 3 days, stealing relics, melting down bronze statues for coins, and destroying priceless works of art. They also forced the Byzantine court into exile in Nicaea. Although the Byzantines ultimately reclaimed Constantinople in 1261 under Michael VIII, the empire was a shadow of its former self. The economy was in shambles, territory was lost, and the population was decimated by the Black Death. The final chapter came in 1453. Sultan Mehmed II's massive cannons finally breached Constantinople's walls, and the Byzantine Emperor Constantine XI died defending the city. His body was never found, and the crown was never recovered. And the fall of the Byzantine Empire marked the fall of the Roman Empire 2,000 years after its founding on the Tiber River. Yet, the Byzantine legacy lived on. Their legal code influenced law across Europe. Their art influenced both Western and Islamic styles. And the grand dome of the Hagia Sophia inspired architecture from the Blue Mosque to St. Peter's Basilica. And the Byzantine Empire is yet another example of how even the most powerful and great empires can fall into the dustbin of history. Thanks so much for watching Empirical Empires on what they teach you in high school. Hey, I hope you're enjoying the series. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that little bell button so you know I'm coming next time. Thanks for watching. My name is Jay. We'll see you next time on Empirical Empires. Peace.